want to say something to you, and I want you to understand this. Listen carefully. There are two words that are repeated constantly regarding the Trump case. Two phrases that I keep hearing over and over again that drive me nuts. And it goes something like this. They keep using the term that he, Michael Cohen, is a fixer. He's a fixer. Well, with all due respect to Mr. Cohen, the man has the operational IQ of a dart. Okay? Listen to him speak. Listen to him speak. You be the judge. You be the judge. You ask yourself if this man is a fixer. Now, why he was working for Trump for anything, I have no idea. You think I'm a Trump apologist, don't you? No. You do. No, it's okay. I understand. People do. They have all kinds. Oh, everybody thinks they know me. Everybody thinks they know me. They write, so they don't know anything about me. They have no idea of what I believe, or what I feel, and about President Trump. And the purpose of this channel is not for you. This is not a political channel, though there are certainly overlapping aspects of this. That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. This is something completely different. What this is me giving you a lawyer's perspective on what is happening. That's what this is about. It's a lawyer's perspective on what is happening. And I can't say it enough to you. Now, remember the fixer who was a Harvey Keitel from that great, what was it, the great Pulp Fiction? It was wonderful. Remember that? Remember that? The fixer. Did you have any tea or coffee, whatever it was? He would show up and he would clean up messes. He was the fixer. Well, the problem, as you know with this, very frankly, is that he really wasn't a fixer. You see, a lot of times over the years, from what I have heard from people, and I've heard this before, regarding the good president, I've heard that he has or contracted with Mr. Cohen to do little jobs, little things that needed to be done around, the office. If he picks up the phone and he calls his regular law firm folks, oh my God. By the time he hangs up, he spent $5,000. Well, this is expensive stuff. And there's no way around it, but it's true. It's expensive stuff, and that's what he did. So what he does is if you have Michael Cohen in the office to be able to do things, well, it's terrific. It's great. Why is it great? It's great because it allows you can pick up the phone and say, hey, do me a favor, write me a letter. Write me a letter, do this, pay somebody, whatever it is. Just do whatever you have to do and, do your thing. That's all. That's all it means. Can you do that for me, Mikey? Can you do me? Of course you can. That's what it's about. All right? That's it. So when you say he's a fixer, it sounds like, oh, he's this guy remember, who was it? That Michael, oh God, what was his name? It was that George Clooney. He's very good. He was in a law firm. He was a fixer. He fixes things. He was kind of like a rainmaker or something. Okay, no. That's not it. All right? This is Michael Cohen. He's just okay. I don't know why they call him fixer. In the media, once you get a name, that's like when you say disgraced congressman. Anthony Weiner has been disgraced congressman, and for good reason, because he's disgraced, but they kept using it, disgraced. It's like, do you have to use this? Is there a rule? There's a disgraced. Remember Panamanian strongman. What? Panamanian, Ugandan strongman Idi Amin Dada versus Idi Gourmet. Ask your parents. There's always a strong man, disgraced, strong man. So that's number one. Number two, please stop calling it hush money. Please. Or hush puppy. Please stop calling it hush money. For the love of God, please do not call it hush money. Because that's not why he's being indicted. Not because of the hush money. There's nothing against the law with hush money. I can know you for years and say, come here. If anybody asks you, we don't know each other. It's $300. Now keep your mouth shut. Now I can't get you to lie in a legal proceeding. I can't produce or perform or commit a positive misprision, as it might be called. No. That's obstruction of justice. I can't get you to manufacture testimony or lie about something. No. But hush money, say, come here, honey, do me a favor. Keep your mouth shut. Here's a couple of bucks. Shut up. I don't want the old lady to hear about this. I don't want my wife to hear about this. I don't want my mother. I don't want. But what they're saying is that the hush money was because I don't want you to pay. I'm going to pay you this money because actually this is an in-kind contribution to my campaign, because basically it benefits me to not have you, even though my whole life has been one person after another, and I don't, as I've said to you, I don't know President Trump. I don't know him. I don't know his psyche or what he thinks, but I do know that he probably doesn't mind the idea that somebody had a dalliance with him. Some people like this. I don't know, but he might. He some people think it's a sign of machismo and all that. I don't know. What do I know? But hush money is not against the law. You got that? So stop saying these two. He's a fixer. Hush money. There's a meme going around. Oh, here's Bill Clinton with a worried look saying, I spent $850,000 to Paula Jones, and an ex-president can be indicted for paying hush money. It's not the hush money. It's a funny meme. But it's the reason why. Remember, two-step process. You falsified business records to include this payment, knowingly, intelligently, volitionally, knowingly, intelligently, deliberately, in order to benefit yourself, in essence, in terms of your campaign. And this, in essence, is a how do I say this? This is an in-kind, so to speak, kind of a campaign. I mean, it's so Rube Goldberg. And I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to tell you again, and you can listen to all the people you want, from Alan Dershowitz and the people, and Jonathan Turley, God bless him, and Andrew McCarthy, and so many great lawyers, and God bless them. Listen to me. Trump doesn't have to say a word. Good luck, whoever the poor DA, assistant DA, ADA, who has to prove this case. Oh my God. It's going to be horrible, because there's case after case, time after time, when Michael Cohen came forward and said, I'm lying. You've got his prior attorney, Ryan. You have his Costello. Two lawyers, one saying he's a liar, and one having a document where he said, I paid this myself. President Trump didn't pay anything, irrespective of canceled checks. So the jury's going to have to sit and sift through lie. Do we believe him this time? Oh, no, this is the lie. He said 4 or 5 things. 3 are lies, 2 are ones. I mean, it's a dog of a case. And with all due respect to the great Professor Dershowitz, they're not going to lose anybody's license because, you have some perjurious person. Listen, have you ever seen a mob case? They put John Gotti away for the rest of his life and they use the word of Sammy the Bull Gravano, who may or may not have been this prolific hitman. I don't know anymore, but you don't think that's a liar? This is the most despicable person. All the mob cases were confidential informants. Oh my God. People who flip, co-defendants, some guy in prison who overheard somebody. You know the people on death row? The lies. If we ran a perjury court, just handling lies, it'd be going 24 hours a day. We'd have to have a separate system just for that. And a lot of them would be cops. Please forgive me. I love cops. They're wonderful people. But sometimes they used to call it test-lying. And sometimes they get, not all of them, They lie on depositions. In fact, Ghislaine Maxwell is the only person I've ever heard in the history of humankind who ever was prosecuted for lying on a deposition. What? You're prosecuting for that? Okay? And one last thing. Don't give me this thing about, well, it's political. Yes, it's political. Yes, that's not a reason. Hey, how come you stopped me and not that guy? He's speeding because I stopped you. Yeah, but they're going faster. But I stopped you. That's not fair. What does fair have to do with it? And as Tina Turner said, what does love have to do with it? All right, my friends, thank you so much. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you'll be notified of new videos and the like. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, importune, and ask that you comment as you see fit.